Hello, boys and girls. Let's do some math. So we are continuing with our measuring. Today, we're going to use our non-standard units again. Like yesterday, we got some practice in measuring things with our cubes. Now, they're called non-standard because if you look at it, it doesn't say inches or centimeters or anything like that, right? We're just measuring with cubes, which isn't normally a measuring tool. That's why it's called non-standard. We're going to try another one today, another non-standard way of measuring. So say we have some paper clips. Now, if you have paper clips to use, that would be great. If you don't, then you're just going to use your cubes again today, all right? So if you have paper clips, you can take them, take two paper clips, and see how there's this little edge right here. You kind of push in, and now look at. Now they are end to end. And this is important. This is very important when measuring. We don't want to have any spaces in between our units. So say we have our cubes here. See how they're all put together? There's no spaces. This would be a correct way to measure. Not this. And I'll show you why. It will lead to very, very big amounts of confusion. You have a friend that comes over. You guys have paper clips. You say, I'm going to measure this pencil. I want you to measure it, and let's see if we come up with the same number. I measure, and I get, or you measure, and you get 4. It's 4 paper clips long. Your friend measures, and they get 3. How does that happen? You use the same size paper clips, you use the same paper clips, but one of you got 4 and one of you got 3. Let me show you. This is how. Measuring, we have to be very careful how we do it. Number one, we have to make sure that we start at the very end. See how they're lined up at the end? So they both lined up at the very end. Look at this one. And now look at this one. What's different there? What did they do differently? Well, our friend here left these big gaps in between each paper clip. So this measurement is not correct. It's not accurate. This one, you see how it's end to end and there's no gaps? That is how we want to do it. No gaps. No gaps. So that is our goal. No gaps. Now, when we measure and we put these together, what I like to do, see, I like to chain them together. That way, if I'm using paper clips, I know that there's no gaps. There's no gaps in between them. Just like our cubes, how our cubes are set up, there's no gaps. As long as they're all pushed together like this, there's no gaps. Now, when we go to measure, we want to make sure always we line up at the end and there are no gaps in between our units. Oh, Mr. Fox, how's it going, buddy? What are you doing? I'm just passing through, Mr. T. Yeah, where are you going? We're doing some math. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just on my way to judo class. Judo, you do judo? Yeah, everybody does judo, Mr. T. Oh, well, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, going to judo class. All right, measuring. Yesterday we got to measure 5 things in our house with our cubes. 5 things in our house with our cubes. Now today, if you have paper clips, I want you to measure 5 things in your house with paper clips. Now you can measure the same way, and I want to show you something that's going to be fun because some of you are going to use your paper clips, some of you are going to use cubes. No matter what you use, make sure you line up the end like that. There you go. And I see that this ends about here. So I lined up my end and I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about, remember to use that word about 5 paper clips. So I might get some of you saying this pencil is 5 paper clips long, about 5 paper clips long. I'll get others that are going to hand their paper in and they're going to say it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8, about 8 long. So we have to make sure that you write down what you used. So if it's paper clips, you're going to say it's about 5 paper clips. If you use cubes, you're going to say it's about 8 cubes. You see the difference between the two. So you're going to come up with a different measurement depending on what non-standard tool you use, whether you use paper clips or cubes. It's going to be a little bit different. Now, like I said, if you have your paper clips, that's great. Use your paper clips. If you don't have paper clips, just use your cubes. HR, HR Rough and Stuff. What are you doing, buddy? We just saw Mr. Fun. Oh yeah, I'm on my I'm on my way to judo class too. Oh, you're going to judo too? Yes, of course, Mr. T. Everybody does judo. Oh, okay, well, I'll see you later, HR. Bye bye. Okay, HR is on his way too. Now, you can do whatever you want, measure whatever you want around the house. Obviously, nothing too large because we have a limited amount of cubes or paper clips, right? So, Barry Allen, let me guess, judo class? Yes, Mr. T, judo class. How'd you know? I've had a couple friends walk by. We've had a couple friends walk by going to judo. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. Everybody's in judo class. So I hear. Well, have fun. You too. See you later. All right. Okay, boys and girls. So I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Want you guys to have fun. Measure some different things that you did than yesterday. If you're doing cubes, if you're doing your paper clips, if you have paper clips, do some of the same objects that you did yesterday to see the difference in the measurements. No, no way. Granny? Well, hi, Mr. T. How are you, Granny? Good, good. Just on my way. Don't say it. To judo class. To judo. You're doing judo also? Why, yes, Mr. T. Everybody does judo. Okay. See you, Granny. And I'll see you guys. You guys have fun. It's math. It's Monday. See you soon.